In the late 18th century, the American frontier was a place of isolation. Families lived miles apart, medical knowledge was limited, religion shaped every explanation of the unknown. It was here, along the Red River of Tennessee, that one of the most disturbing cases in American history was recorded, not a legend passed down orally but an event documented by neighbors, clergy, and public figures. This case would later become known as the Bell Witch. John Bell was a respected farmer and landowner. By all accounts, his family lived an ordinary frontier life. There were no reports of violence, instability, or superstition within the household. That changed in 1817, when Bell described seeing a strange animal on his property too large for a dog, too unnatural for known wildlife. It disappeared without sound. Within weeks, unexplained disturbances began inside the Bell home. The initial events were minor sounds of knocking, scratching beneath floorboards, rustling walls where no animals could be found. But the disturbances followed a pattern. They occurred only at night, and only when the Bell family was present. Over time, the sounds evolved into whispers, then clear, articulate speech. Multiple witnesses later testified that the voice responded intelligently to questions. The voice identified itself. It claimed awareness of past events, private conversations, and distant happenings, information no single person could reasonably possess. It demonstrated the ability to quote religious scripture, sing hymns, and interrupt prayers. Clergy who attempted blessings reported mockery rather than fear. The entity showed particular hostility toward John Bell. Witnesses later stated it openly declared its intent to kill him. As the months passed, the activity became physical. Family members described being struck by unseen forces, hair pulled violently, objects thrown with precision, food spoiled immediately after preparation, medicine altered, sleep deprivation, and fear weakened. The household, neighbors who stayed overnight confirmed the events, reporting identical experiences. Independently, in 1820, John Bell developed a sudden illness. His condition progressed rapidly. Paralysis, difficulty speaking, inability to swallow. A small vial was discovered near his bed. The voice claimed responsibility for its contents. John Bell died shortly afterward. Multiple witnesses later testified that disembodied laughter was heard during his funeral service. The case attracted national attention. Among the visitors was General Andrew Jackson, later President of the United States. Contemporary accounts state that his party experienced unexplained mechanical failure. Their wagon immobilized without physical cause. A voice reportedly ordered them to leave. The wagon then moved freely again. Jackson is said to have taken the event seriously, a rare response for a military skeptic. The activity gradually ceased. The entity claimed it would return in the future, then fell silent. No definitive explanation has ever been accepted. Theories range from mass psychological influence to a known neurological illness to something far less understood. What remains is the documentation and the number of independent witnesses. The Bell Witch case remains one of the most thoroughly recorded supernatural events in American history. Whether explained by psychology, deception, or something else entirely, the fear it produced was real, and the death it surrounded remains unexplained. History does not always provide answers. Sometimes, it only preserves the evidence.